Good Friday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather forecast and podcast, of course, on this finally Friday. It is March 4th. Let's all March 4th. Up, 2, 3, 4. Here we go into the weekend, marching on. I think everybody's ready for the weekend. This week has just been, I don't know, just kind of, yesterday especially with the rain. Chilly rain at that, and I was looking at some of the pictures on my Twitter feed from eastern Kentucky, northeastern Kentucky, where they got anywhere from a couple of inches up to about 6 inches of snow yesterday. I mean, it was crazy up there. This was a system that was not supposed to do that, but it did, and it did it well. Up in that part of the state. And here, we only had a little bit of light, wet snow mixing in. It's some sleet at times with the rain, but the majority of what we saw here in southern Kentucky was just rain. But a chilly rain at that. We only made it up to 41 yesterday for a high temperature. That was just after noontime at the Bowling Green Airport, while 55 is the average high temperature. So we were 14 degrees below average. 35 was our low, 34 the average, just 1 degree off there, actually 1 degree warmer than average. 1 year ago, we had a balmy 64 and a low of 37 back in 2015. Yesterday, we picked up 0.09 of an inch of rain, almost a tenth of an inch of rain at the airport. So that makes our March total now 55 hundredths for the month, but it's only the fourth day of the month. Third day, well, that's taking in yesterday, third day, but today's the fourth, March 4th. Okay, everybody ready for the weekend, I hope, because it is looking better. It is going to gradually get better. Whether it gets better today or not remains to be seen. We've got a lot of low-level cloudiness that is in wake of the Clipper system, that front that came through yesterday and brought us the rain and brought eastern Kentucky the snow. It's going to take a while to scrub out the cloud cover. We've got still some moist air sitting over us, so the clouds are kind of locked in for a while, and there's even a little bit of patchy drizzle and fog this morning around the area. Be careful of that. The good news is temperatures are pretty much above freezing. Looking at the Kentucky Mesonet reporting stations at 4:34 a.m. Central Time, we have just about everybody in the low 40s. As you go a little bit north and east of Bowling Green, we're seeing mid to upper 30s. So everybody here, and in a good chunk of the western two-thirds of the state, are above freezing. It's not until you get up into far eastern and northeastern Kentucky are we seeing temperatures at freezing or below freezing, and that's mainly because of the snowpack that is up there. So we're looking good here, about 39, 40 degrees at the moment, and temperatures held steady overnight. We didn't get as chilly as we thought we would. The clouds kind of helped that, acting as a blanket. Today, though, we're not going to get a whole lot warmer than we did yesterday. This is the way we're putting out the forecast this morning. Now, this could change by afternoon. If we start to see enough dry air working in, then maybe it'll start to scour out some of the cloud cover. But we're just going to say cloudy today, cool, with patchy drizzle and fog, a high of 48. With a northwest wind at 5. The winds will soon shift from the south later today. How soon that happens is the question mark. If it happens a little bit sooner, then some of that drier air will start to erode some of the cloud cover, and we may see some sunshine a little bit later today. But for now, we're just going to keep it cloudy. 48, again, the high. Tonight, mainly cloudy, chilly, 35. There will be some clearing taking place overnight. And then Saturday, looking good. It is going to be much warmer thanks to a southwest west to southwest wind, a little breezy at 12 miles per hour. We're going to get up to 60 or near 60 on Saturday, but I've had to add in about a 30% chance of a rain shower around midday, early afternoon. There's another weak upper level system. I know we just can't get rid of these doggone things, but another one coming through. It's pretty fast. It's pretty weak, but I've added in a 30% chance that we could see a rain shower sometime around midday Saturday. But then it's gone. It's gone out. It's out pretty quickly. After that, then I think we're on a good ride here for Sunday and Monday. Sunday, mostly sunny 61, and then reinforced warmer air comes in on Monday, mostly sunny. How about 71? That's a 10-degree jump from Sunday into Monday. It's going to feel nice. In fact, all of next week is going to be way above average on temperature, and it shows really, even in the long term, no signs of changing here. We may have actually turned a corner. I'm not saying that there won't be a shot of colder air at some point on down into March, which is pretty likely. But as far as even past the 7-day forecast, we're seeing this warmer spring-like air that is going to hang around for a while. There's going to be, of course, ebbs and flows and ups and downs, but at least for the next 7 to 10 days, it looks like it's going to hang on. But with that will come a good chance of rain. Here's the setup. As we get into Tuesday of next week, we're going to find a very strong, a very potent storm system moving out of the Central Plains into the middle Mississippi Valley, and then it's just going to stall out. It's going to park pretty much parallel with the Mississippi River. And then a series of disturbances or pieces of energy will move into that front and reinforce it and just kind of jam it up. But each one will bring the potential for heavy rainfall. So starting Tuesday, even though we're calling for a high of 75 on Tuesday, by Tuesday night, showers and thunderstorms will become likely. And because of that stalled front, we may be looking at the potential for heavy rain and flooding. And here's why. We're going to add new water on top of an already well-soaked ground. The water tables are running high. The rivers, the lakes, the streams are running high from previous rains and, of course, the snow that we had this winter season. So any new rainfall we get on top of that, it's just going to make matters worse. So we're looking at the potential from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and a week from today, next Friday, there could be at least 3 to 4 days of just pretty much periods of rain and thunderstorms. And with that potential, there could be some possible flooding and maybe even a few severe thunderstorms. But 75 Tuesday, 73 Wednesday with a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. That increases to 70% on Thursday with a high of 69 as that front continues to stay stalled out. So even this far out, we're seeing very good odds for rain at 60, 70%, and we're seeing warm temperatures and a stalled front. All of that equals a big mess. Just be grateful it's not snow, or we would be in big, big trouble. But I think we're going to be looking at some flooding potential here and maybe even a few strong to severe storms from Tuesday all the way through next Friday. So that's your heads up. And speaking of that, don't forget that tomorrow, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., note the time, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 4 hours, we will be at the 2016 Home Expo at the Sloan Convention Center tomorrow, and that will be your time to come to the WBKO booth. And if you need to purchase a NOAA weather radio, we'll have them. Our partner Kroger will be there to supply the radios and to take your money. Now, one thing about the money. I'm not sure they're going to have a credit card reader there. So just in case, bring cash or a check to make your purchase. If you purchase the older model, the what we call the WR120s, that's the white programmable desktop model that we've had for 10, 15 years that we've been doing this. That's going to cost you around $32, maybe $33 with tax and batteries. If you're looking to get the newer ER200, which is the red, smaller radio that is not programmable, we cannot put in county codes into that one. But the reason why, it comes with AM, FM, weather band, flashlight, strobe light, solar panel, hand crank, lithium battery, and ports to charge your devices. And it's small and portable. You can take it with you when you travel. You can take it with you when you go camping, hunting, whatever you want to do. That one's going to run you a little bit more because there's so much into that little package. It's going to cost you upwards of $40 to $45. So just bring enough cash or a check with you just in case they don't have a credit card reader. They may bring one, I don't know, but if they don't have one, then that way you won't be out of luck. But again, it's going to be at the Sloan Convention Center here in Bowling Green, just off Scottsville Road in front of the airport, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's when we'll be there. Now, there is a charge to get into the Home Expo. It's $10 per person, $15 for two. So if it's you and your wife or your husband or you and a friend, $15. Children get in free with an adult. So just make sure you've got plenty of cash or plenty of money to bring with you, a check or whatever, and we'll take care of you from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. We usually get a big turnout, and this is when we get the most sales on radios. And if you have a weather radio and you feel like it needs retuning or something's wrong with it, bring it. We'll check it out. We'll let you know if it's still working or if it needs to be reprogrammed. We'll do that for free. So just come by the booth and we'll take care of that. In the meantime, have a great weekend. Thank you, and God bless you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday, streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. And then later today, join me for the Chris Allen Radio Show at Classic Hits, Sam 100.7 from 3 until 7 p.m.